Hello, guys. Today we're going to be seeing demonstrative pronouns. We have that, this, those, and these. Okay? So we have demonstrative pronouns and demonstrative adjectives. There is a difference between them. So we're going to be seeing both of them. Okay? Demonstrative pronouns and demonstrative adjectives. Cool. So demonstratives are words we use to specify who we are talking about or what we are talking about. The demonstratives also give us an idea of location and quantity. The demonstratives in English are this, that, these, and those. We use demonstratives according to location and quantity. Okay, you need to have these two words in mind. Location, very important, and quantity. Those are the two important things, location and quantity. Location is the position of the object in a place, and quantity is the amount, okay? The number can be 1, can be 2, 3, so the number is the quantity. We use demonstrative according to these two, so they are divided in categories depending on these two. We have this. This modifies or refers to singular nouns that are near to the speaker. Singular nouns that are near to the speaker, okay? What is near? Close. Near means close. That modifies or refers to singular nouns as well. Singular nouns that are far from the speaker. This modifies or refers to plural nouns. This is these, okay? Modifies or refers to plural nouns that are near to the speaker. Well, actually, near the speaker. This is a little bit incorrect. That are near the speaker. The same here. Near the speaker, okay? Those modifies or refers to plural nouns that are far from the speakers and plural. So what do you have? You have this is for singular and near. That is for singular and far. These is for plural and near. And those is for plural and far, distant, okay? When something is distant, it's far, it's away. Far from home. Oh yeah, that's a movie, Spider-Man Far From Home. Oh my God, my cell phone is going off. Give me a second. I need to charge it. Okay. Wow, it was in 1%. Let's continue. So this is a box where you can see the different categories that I used highlighted there, okay? You have demonstratives, this, that, these, and those. The difference between this and these is basically the pronunciation, okay? This is this, these, this, these. So, as you can see, this, singular, near, that, singular, far, these, plural, near, those, plural, far, okay? Demonstrative pronouns versus demonstrative adjectives. What is the difference? Because they are similar. It's the same word, the same four of them, but they have different functions in a sentence, okay? So the demonstrative adjectives work just as adjectives before the noun. They work as modifiers. They work as modifiers. Okay, so they describe the nouns. The same way you use adjectives, they describe nouns. For example, you can have the blue pen. In this phrase, what is the adjective? The blue pen. In this phrase here, what is the adjective? Write in the chat. What is the adjective? Exactly. Blue is the adjective, okay? It describes the pen. It describes the color of the pen. Good, very good. In this sentence, what is the adjective? Red, 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 red. Exactly. Very good. So you got it. So these four demonstratives can work as adjectives, okay? They can work as adjectives and they can work as pronouns. So you have, for example, this apple is good. So in this case, this apple, in this phrase, the adjective is this. Why? Because it's describing, it's modifying apple. Okay, it's specifying what apple the speaker is talking about. It says this apple that I have in here. Can be 10 apples there, but maybe in my hands I have one apple. So I am talking about this apple that is in my hand. So this apple is good. Or I like those houses. So I am being specific, okay? I am being specific about the thing or the person that I am talking about when I use demonstrative adjectives. So those are demonstrative adjectives, you see? This modifies apple and those modifies houses, okay? On the other hand, demonstrative pronouns are alone and work as the pronoun of the sentence. Since it stands on its own, it replaces rather than modifying a noun. They also identify someone or something. For example, this is good. You see here, you don't have this apple, you just have this. This is good, man, like this is good, this is perfect. What? I don't know the situation, the food, I don't know what it is that they are talking about, but as you can see, you don't have a noun here, okay? So this is working as a noun, as a pronoun. That's what we call the demonstrative pronoun. For example, I like those. Hey, it reminds me of a video that I watched of a reactor. I like those. We like those. We like those all the time. So I like those. I like those. So as you notice, here I don't have a noun. Okay, here I have houses, but here I don't have houses. I just have I like those, which is a pronoun. These and those can modify these and those don't modify any nouns. They stand alone and replace other nouns, okay? That is my pen. This is my mother. That is identifying something. This is identifying someone. As you can see, that is my pen and this is my mother. So these are demonstrative pronouns because they replace a noun. You can say it is my pen, and you can say she's my mother. So as you can see, you can replace this with pronouns, with personal pronouns. So demonstrative adjectives and pronouns. Demonstrative adjective describes a noun. This chair is broken. That car is expensive. These clothes are wet. And those birds are flying south. Demonstrative pronouns identifies someone or something. For example, this is my chair. That is Peter's house. These are her clothes. Those are migrating birds. Those are migrating birds. So as you can see in here, we don't have a noun after that. So how do you identify it? Basically with that. If you don't have a noun after the demonstrative, then they are working as a pronoun. If you have a noun after the demonstrative, they are working as an adjective, okay? When referring to the past, that and those are used. I remember those days when we were young. Those days when we were young, okay? Same thing. That day, I didn't see you. That day, I didn't see you. Why we use that and those to talk about the past? Because we are not talking about the present, we're talking about the past, a moment that is far, okay? In time, that moment is far, is distant. So that's why we use that and those to refer to the past. So the next one is one versus ones. How do we use one versus ones? These are pronouns, guys, okay? These are pronouns. So we're going to see how we use them. We use one singular and ones plural. We use these words in order to avoid repetition and to refer to a pronoun. Okay? In order to avoid repetition and to refer to a pronoun. I like the blue car. Okay? The black car is ugly. And you, Juliana, which car do you like? Now, to avoid repeating the word car, I don't want to repeat the word car many times. Like this, I like the blue car. Yeah, the blue car is ugly. And you, Yolana, which car do you like? So if you want to avoid, what is avoid? Avoid is like to stop doing something, okay? Not to do it, try not to do it. So to avoid repeating the word car to the other person, we use one. The word, we use one. The word, this is going crazy. The word one is referring to the noun, car, okay? So it is the same if we say, I like the blue car. In here, I like the blue car. And now in the question, which one do you like? Which one do you like? So you see, instead of which car do you like, I'm saying which one do you like? Because I just want to avoid repetition. We can use one and ones after adjectives, after the, and after which. Okay, after adjectives, after the, and after which. For example, after an adjective, jeans, red, blue, black, pink. I love the black jeans. Which ones do you prefer? I prefer the blue ones. So we have adjective in here. As you notice, we have adjective here. Let me give it the same color that she gave it to. Yes. I prefer the blue ones. Which ones do you prefer? Which? You see? Which ones do you prefer? I prefer blue ones. Adjective, which, and the blue ones. Adjective again, and the. You can say the ones as well, okay? I like the red one. Where is one after the verb, after or before the adjective? What is one after, before the adjective? The red one is after the adjective. As you notice, it's after the adjective, okay, not before. Which ones do you prefer? As you notice, after which, we say which one or which ones do you prefer? One for singular, ones for plural. Yes, Jose Daniel, good. It's after the adjective, very good. See those two girls? Helen is the tall one, adjective. Helen is the tall one. And Jane, instead of saying the tall girl, you say the tall one. You don't want to repeat girl again. So you say Helen is the tall one, and Jane is the short one. Adjective and one, referring to girl. Okay, it's substituting girl. Which is your car? The red one or the blue one? The red one or the blue one? Referring to car. Substituting car. My trousers are torn. I need some new ones. Referring to trousers. Trousers are pants, guys, okay? These are pants. Just in case you don't remember that these are pants. Trousers are pants. Those pants I use for work, they are not jeans, they are trousers, okay? So after they, see those two girls? Helen is the one on the left, okay? Helen is the one on the left, referring to girl. Instead of saying the girl on the left, you're saying the one on the left. Let's look at the photographs. The ones you took in Paris. The ones you took in Paris. Instead of saying the photographs you took in Paris, the person said the ones you took in Paris, okay? So it's substituting the word photographs or the noun.